In order to take an excursion to the famous Dracula's castle, it is advisable to first visit the small Romanian town of Brasov in Transylvania. From here you can quickly and easily reach the castle by car or public transport. In the same way, you can visit Rasnov Castle, which is very popular among tourists. Brasov itself is a typical tourist town with crowds and long queues. The city was founded in 1235 by the Knights of the Teutonic Order as a transport hub for roads through the Carpathian passes in the 13th century. The city was called the German word Kronstadt, that is, Crown City, and the name Brasov was used for the administrative district. Subsequently, the city adopted its current name. Brasov is home to more than 250,000 people. It is considered the sixth largest population in Romania and the second largest in terms of industry after Bucharest. You can get to Brasov by train, bus, or car. It should be taken into account that this is a mountainous part of Romania and the road can take a lot of time with transfers and detours. This disadvantage is fully compensated by the amazing mountain landscapes that you can admire for hours. Despite the fact that the cost of living in Brasov is more expensive than in other cities in Romania, the choice of housing is quite large. There are hotels, hostels, and apartments with varying prices depending on the category of amenities. As in any tourist city, in Brasov you can eat delicious food at any time. There are a sufficient number of restaurants serving national cuisine, and if you wish, you can visit a 24-hour coffee shop, a liquor shop, or order delicious fast food. The vast majority of reviews about this service are positive, and local wines evoke the most positive emotions among tourists. Among the main attractions of the city you can visit the Gothic Black Church built in the 14th century, the 16th century City Hall, Katarina's Gate, and the narrowest street in all of Europe, Strada Sfori. Its width is 135 centimeters, in the center of Brasov, which is a typical Western European city with narrow, chaotic streets. Beautiful houses with red roofs. Here you can walk for a long time, admiring the local color. At the same time, you can drink coffee, a glass of wine, or have a delicious meal at any time. The overwhelming number of tourists take the cable car or walk to Mount Tampa, which is more than 900 meters high. It is located in the middle of the city just outside the historical center. If you can stand in line for 30 to 40 minutes to board a cabin, then after viewing the panorama of the city, tourists descend on foot much faster. The observation deck offers views of the city itself and the highest mountain of the Carpathians, Moldovina. There are various hiking trails to explore the incredible mountain scenery. More active tourists can stay in Brasov, and then by car visit several locations for mountain hiking and rock climbing. You can also visit the Piatra Graiulu National Park, the Poiana Brasov Ski Resort, and the Bucegi Natural Park. The most experienced drivers can take a ride along the world-famous Transfăgură's mountain route. It is considered the most beautiful and complex in the European part of the planet. Most tourists visit the ancient Bran Castle for a closer acquaintance with Dracula, where Vlad the Impaler spent the night while hunting, although he lived in the Poenari fortress, where the main events in Bram Stoker's novel Dracula took place. This is what made it famous throughout the world and popular among tourists. On the way back, you can stop by the city of Rasnov and visit the fortress of the same name, built by the Teutonic Knights at the beginning of the 13th century. The Romanian city of Brasov is famously popular among tourists for good reason. You can come here for a week or just for a weekend and get a lot of pleasant impressions for relatively little money.